Hi, how would you introduce yourself in Hindi? Today we'll be looking at these sentences that you can use to introduce yourself in Hindi. Meeting a native Hindi speaker can be overwhelming, especially if you want to interact with them in Hindi. As you are about to talk to them in Hindi, doubts might start to creep in. Am I saying it correctly? Am I forgetting something? Am I pronouncing it right? And so on. Even though it's a bit harsh on yourself, because no one who starts to speak Hindi is good from the start. We all have to learn at some point. And it is also a bit unfair on yourself, because then you'll start to judge your Hindi level according to that situation. Well, I couldn't speak to that Hindi speaker, so I guess whatever I have learned has just been a complete waste. But learning a language, just like anything, is a process and it takes time. And you keep doing it and you get confident in it, and then that's how you see your improvement in any language or in just anything in life. As Seneca said, we suffer more in our imagination than in reality. Because all those doubts that we are setting about ourselves are not from other people's judgment. These are our own judgments about us or our Hindi learning level. Because honestly, if you're a foreigner or have Indian roots and you're trying to speak Hindi with a native speaker or someone who speaks Hindi, they would be more than happy to accommodate you rather than judge you for your Hindi level. And these phrases can help you with getting comfortable speaking Hindi with a stranger. And once you overcome that hurdle, you build a bond with that person that you are a new learner and you are interested in learning their language. And if you remember these phrases and practice them enough, you will get a level where you'll start to get comfortable approaching strangers in speaking Hindi. So enough of that motivation and let's get to it. The first sentence we need is, "Hello, I am Hitendra and you." Of course, you can put your name there because it will be a bit weird if you use my name to introduce yourself to a stranger. And that would be, "Namaste, मेरा नाम हितेंद्र है और आपका." Namaste, मेरा नाम हितेंद्र है और आपका. And their answer might be, "I am Suresh, मैं सुरेश हूँ और मेरा नाम सुरेश है. My name is Suresh." The second phrase would be, "I am from India. Where are you from?" Of course, you can choose your origin of country. I would say, "मैं भारत से हूँ. आप कहाँ से हैं?" मैं भारत से हूँ. आप कहाँ से हैं? I am from India. Where are you from? The answer might be, "I am from Canada. मैं कनाडा से हूँ." The third phrase that you could use could be, "I am 27 years old and have been living in UK from 5 years." Now in Hindi that would be, "मैं 27 साल का हूँ" if you are masculine. मैं 27 साल की हूँ if you are feminine. Ki and ka, these are like of in Hindi. So basically you are saying, "I am of 27 years old." And then मैं 5 साल से UK में रह रहा हूँ if you are masculine. मैं 5 साल से UK में रह रही हूँ if you are feminine. One time I will repeat both of them. मैं 27 साल का हूँ और मैं 5 साल से UK में रह रहा हूँ. Now the feminine one, मैं 27 साल की हूँ और मैं 5 साल से UK में रह रही हूँ. And they could reply, "मैं 30 साल का हूँ" if you are talking to a man. मैं 30 साल की हूँ if you are talking to someone who is feminine. Or they could also reply, "अच्छा." Acha is like "oh," and acha could also be used as agreeing with someone. Acha. You can pause right now and have a good look at these 3 sentences. You really want to get comfortable speaking them with someone who you are just about to meet. Now the fourth phrase that we would need is, "I was born in India and have been living there all my life." And that would be, "मैं इंडिया में पैदा हुआ था" if it's masculine. मैं इंडिया में पैदा हुई थी if it's feminine. और पूरी जिंदगी वहाँ रहा था if it's masculine. और पूरी जिंदगी वहाँ रही थी if it's feminine. And then you can add "और आप" which means and you, and their reply could be मैं यूके में पैदा हुआ था और मैं यूके में पैदा हुई थी. The fifth sentence could be I work as a school teacher and what do you do? मैं एक शिक्षक हूँ और आप क्या करते हैं? मैं एक शिक्षक हूँ और आप क्या करते हैं? Now I have to make sure here that even the school teacher is शिक्षक, people commonly use saying teacher. So you might hear that you could say मैं टीचर हूँ और आप क्या करते हैं? I am a teacher, what do you do? And they could say मैं एक वेब डेवलपर हूँ और मैं एक कारपेंटर हूँ और मैं एक पॉलिटिशियन हूँ. If you meet a politician, and then you could say it was very nice to meet you, which would be आपसे मिलकर अच्छा लगा. आपसे मिलकर अच्छा लगा. And their reply could be आपसे भी, which is from you as well. And the last thing you could say is see you later, which would be फिर मिलेंगे. फिर मिलेंगे. It could also be seen as see you around, but फिर मिलेंगे direct translation would be we'll meet again soon. And that is it. That is how you introduce yourself or overcome your fear of talking to strangers. If you could master these 5 sentences, that would give you enough confidence to approach strangers and able to talk to them. Again, people do not mind when you don't have a good Hindi or any other language that you are learning level. Most of the time people are very happy that you are learning their language or showing interest in their culture. Also, give yourself some credit. Learning a language is not easy. It requires a lot of work and time, and it shows the dedication that you have towards learning something new. I hope you like this video, so please give me a subscribe if you can, if you want to learn Hindi more. And you can also like the video, which would really help me, and you can drop a comment what you would want me to make the next video on. And until then, फिर मिलेंगे.